What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. We are going to be doing an eyeshadow look featuring the So Jaded palette from ColourPop. This is the Kathleen Lights collaboration. Super excited. And we have some other stuff. We're just going to do a full face and hang out, see how everybody's doing. I'm going to share this out, so just give me a second. I hope everybody is having a wonderful night. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoy makeup-related content. Hi, Candace. How are you doing? I am just sharing this out, so I apologize. Come on. My phone's been weird today. All right. You're playing with the Natasha Denona palette. Oh, I wish I hadn't already shared out that I was going to use this one. But we are using the So Jaded palette tonight. I am wonderful. How are you? Thanks for being here. We are going to swatch this. I haven't done anything, no makeup. We're going for a full face. I'm having my mango White Claw. Hope everyone's having an awesome Sunday. I can't believe the weekend's over. Cheers. Thank you if you are here watching the live stream, and thank you if you are catching the replay. You're going to grab a drink. That's awesome. I was going to have some wine, but then it seemed like too much work. Does anybody else ever have that trouble? Before I start swatching, I am going to apply my face makeup while I'm talking. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. My friend Laura from Subboxes and Cocktails sent this to me. It's just a sample size. It's just the regular one. It's a nice primer. Too much. Oh, that's way too much, Amanda. Come on. Seems like it has color to it. This might not be the original one. I apologize if I said it was wrong. You bought this one today? I used way too much. I don't know what I was thinking. I do have a full size, but I want to use this before I use that one because I need to work through my stuff. I'm actually very excited to share my January empties with you guys. I think I might film that tomorrow. Hi, Matthew. How are you doing? Well, welcome to tonight's live stream. I hope you had a good night last night. I did see you in whose live stream did I see you in? I can't remember now. Was it Jeannie's? There were a whole bunch of live streams last night, and I tried to stop in and see everybody. All right. Oh, there's a storm watch for Ontario. I believe that. We've had some weird weather the last few days. Looks like it'll be fine where I am. It was really cold here yesterday. I wanted to go live. However, we didn't have hot water. We had cold water, but we didn't have hot water. Yesterday was the coldest it's been here all winter, which is surprising for this time of year. -10 is not typically considered that cold. But it was cold. It was chilly this morning too. But now, see, it's much better since the water, we now have hot water. So this is my Fenty Beauty foundation. It says Shake Well. I move in this house. Everything moves with it. So this is takes about 2 pumps is usually what I use. Just using a Shop Massé sponge. Oh, you were on a video call. Your phone was blowing up last night. Yes, so there is a luminous putty primer. I haven't tried that one. Sorry. Okay, I can't get over the coverage of this foundation. It is so, like, do you see? Do you see, like, the coverage? It's, like, so nice. Yeah, it was so cold yesterday. It was really cold this morning, then it warmed up. Oh, you're having a roseberry spiked cider? That sounds, roseberry rosé. That sounds delightful. This is in the shade 160. I like that they have the shade matcher on Sephora, on Sephora's website. That's actually how I was able to shade match, and it is correct. I used it based on the Maybelline that I've been using for over a year that I am matched to very well, and it was not wrong. I do need a little bit more. That's the only thing. I find, like, I think I use like 2 to 3 pumps. I'm going to try and use a half a pump. I just don't want to put too much on my face. Could occur some snow tonight for Canada. Yes, absolutely. I read that there are parts of Ontario that they were expecting large amounts of snow. Yes, and that's probably what you were hearing. Hi, Amy. Welcome, welcome. I already did my brows, and I'm not doing them again. Actually, I did them twice today. All right. I love this foundation, though. Like, it makes me a lot whiter. I know that, but I am going to bronze my face up a little. I feel like I'm much more washed out looking on this camera than I do in real life. I'm trying to look at the mirror. No, it's funny actually. I'm not bothered by winter driving here. Yes, that's my cat. It sounds like he says hello, doesn't it? Oh, and that's my husband. Yeah, he's like, meow. Benjamin was saying hello, and his name is Benjamin. So I'm going to use my I'm going to skip concealer. I don't want to deal with that. This is my Hard Candy Blurring and Pore Refining Sheer Envy Loose Finishing Powder. It's a very nice powder. I like it. Very affordable. Got it at Walmart. Just a little bit in the top. My husband's family, they had a cat, and he used to straight up, it sounded like a person saying, hello. Like, you'd walk in the house, and he would just over and over, hello, hello. And the cat was like 30 years old. Or so how old was the cat, Pat? 28 years older. Oldest cat ever. Your black cat says hello. Yeah, just winter driving is just normal to me. I'm very used to it. I have winter tires. We haven't had very much snow this year, though. It's been a very mild winter so far. Okay, I love that powder. It just sets everything really nicely. I have no real complaints. If you are just coming in and you didn't hear at first, we are going to be using the So Jaded palette by ColourPop. I am just doing my base first, and then we're going to go in with this. Your black cat says hello. That's cool, Matthew. How do you feel about Shape Tape? Okay, I love and hate Shape Tape. It does look really nice, but it is really hard to set. And yes, it's very thick, Amy. I like the Juvia's Place one better. It's easier to work with. I was thinking about using this one, but it's really light for me, and I really just didn't want to use it because I'm lazy. If I can skip a step, it's always going to be concealer. I do like the big applicator. This Juvia's Place one actually has the same size applicator. But here's the thing, okay? This is Juvia's Place one. The Shape Tape one is the messiest packaging in the whole wide world. I don't know what it is. Every time you close it, concealer comes out. I have to wash it if I want to take a picture of it. I don't like that. Yeah, so I keep it. I'm going to finish it this year. I can tell it's getting really close. I'm panning it in the back of my mind. I'm like, use the Shape Tape. I actually almost pulled Shape Tape out today, but I didn't. Now, I have this blush from ColourPop, but I'm not really sure what kind of brush I'm supposed to use. Can I just use a brush? I've never used a brush for these type. Like, can I use this? I'm going to try this. I'm not sure. I feel like that's not picking anything up. Let's put it on my face and see what happens. I don't think it's... No. Please tell me if I'm doing this wrong. Well, it's like a... Yeah, it's like a cream. I don't have the proper brush. I'm going to try this one. If not, I'm going to use my hand. Yeah, it's a ColourPop. It's a ColourPop. There we go. This is an Alamar bronzing brush, and I've always wanted to use it with a cream product. And that's nice. I like that, actually. Can you see it? It's very light. This is in the shade Count Me In. I feel like I'm doing this really wrong. I've never, ever tried a blush from ColourPop. It's the Super Shock formula. I should have put this on before I put on that. Can you see that? I don't know. Can you see it? Am I going crazy? I always see people apply these with brushes, and now I'm like, uh-oh, what am I doing wrong? I think it might just be, because I put it on with my finger too, and it might just be really light. Let's see. Might be the lighting. But even in this, like, okay, so it's giving me a little bit of flushedness on my cheeks, but not much. It is lighter than I thought it would be. I'm not going to go for another one because I don't really need to. Don't hate that. I think that would actually probably look really nice on, like, my niece. She has a much fairer complexion than I do. How was everybody's weekend? Yeah, the camo concealer from e.l.f., just like you want it to, it will cover anything. All right. So I do have a highlighter that I'm going to use, which is by Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow. And I'm just going in with a Shop Massé brush, and I'm just going to highlight. All right. I like that. It's like kind of like pinky bluey undertones. It's like pearlescent. Oh, it's so pretty. I remember wanting these for so long and then getting them and not loving them a lot, but I reach for them more and more lately. All right. That's really all I'm going to do with my face. So we're going to start swatching. I'm going to swatch the whole palette, which is the So Jaded palette. I'm so excited for this. And it's beautiful and colorful, and it's almost the perfect palette. If you weren't here for my unboxing, you didn't hear my rant about palettes without mirrors. I love palettes with mirrors. Hi Tammy, how are you doing? Welcome to my live stream. So I'm not going to hold the whole palette up the whole time. I'm going to swatch and just keep it like set in front of me. Yeah, it's huge. It's heavy. Actually, they have the sale right now, and I really want to get the Bare Necessities and the one with the pinks. That's the 30 pan. So nice. I've used 3 of the palettes so far from that ColourPop haul, and I love all 3 of them. Wait, no, 2 of them. I used my Rock Beauty Christie palette again the other night because I just wanted to play with it. I love that palette. It's so perfect. So I'm just going to start swatching because if not, I'll just ramble forever. So Diamond, this is a Super Shock shadow that is in the pan. This is the shade Diamond. That is so pretty. Then the next shade is Rose Quartz. That's very creamy. I really like the color story here. And I like how it has like the gemstone and it like all of things. I do believe they're all named after gemstones or something to do along the lines of that. Sorry. I'm like trying to talk and swatch and I'm not. I'm more talented apparently. This is shade Ruby. The next one is Royal Jewels. Yeah, I'm just going to swatch. That's nice. Nice light matte. Fluorite. That is pretty. I feel like I didn't swatch it very well though. That's a lot lighter than it. It's like kind of lilac-y. It's got a purple undertone. I really like that. And then Moonstone. Oh, this is going to be nice. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. That's nice. I like it a lot. Then we have My Precious. I love that. And that's just a nice matte, almost like cream. Whoa, that's got a lot of, that packs a really nice punch. Then we have this shade Sandstone. That's really nice. And that pigment, that's really pigmented. And that, yeah, not bad. We do have snow here, Matthew. We just don't have a lot of snow. Tammy, do you have a lot of snow there? Like, I don't have a lot of snow. There's snow on the lake. All right. Now we are onto the shade Pearl. I'm going to start going down my arms soon. No, I'm not. So that's Pearl right there. It's just a nice subtle shimmer. That's really pretty. That'll be nice on the inner corner. Then we have Citrine. Whew, that is going to be pretty. That is amazing. No snow there. Yeah, look at that. That's one of those colors that I look at in here and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be one that I can. Looks like it's going to have a lot of pigment, and it did. Then we have the shade Garnet. Wow. It's a little bit powdery. So I'll make sure I go in with a light hand when I go in with that one. And then I have Ametrine, which is a semi-matte or like a satin. That's really pretty. That's really pigmented. I love that. You wish you're not made for the snow. Yes. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm done with the snow now. We've had it long enough. I would like for it to leave. Right. Oh, I feel like I'm going to swatch this hand. There's still 3 rows to go, so we've only gone through these first 2 rows. Still have all these fun colors to get to. There is 2 pressed glitters in here. I don't ever use pressed glitters. No, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I don't usually use pressed glitters, but one day we'll do it on a live stream. Okay. Period. I don't know how I was supposed to say that. I'm so sorry. All right, so then I'm going to swatch this one. That's like a yellowish green shimmer. Whoa. I don't think I have anything like that in my collection. And that was just like, holy smokes. I want to put that one on. I want to do this shade with this yellow. Those are the 2 that I'm like, yeah, I want to use those 2 tonight. Yeah, that's going to end up on my eyeballs before this live stream ends. The next one is Your Gem. Well, this could end up on my eyes too. Super, super pretty. Yeah. That's what I really am enjoying about sitting down and swatching the whole palette, because I feel like then I decide that what I really do want to use, as opposed to sitting here and only swatching a few things. So that's why we're doing this. The next one is Topaz, which is a pressed glitter. So I'm just going to try it. That's a lot. I'm going to put the glitters up here. So that is Topaz. That's my birthstone. Got my cloth over here, wiping my hands off. All right, then we're going into Tiger Eye. This is really nice. That's really, really pretty. Then the next glitter is Opal. So it's going up here. That is so shiny. It's so nice. I need to buy like a glitter glue base, and then I will feel safe. You want to go back to 2020? Oh, I don't want to go back. I'm not going backwards. 2021's a little bit better. Yes, it is going to be a hot summer this year, I heard. So that's really nice. Next one is Aquamarine. Oh, that's really pretty also. It's a nice blue shimmer. There we go. That's awesome. All right, so we have 2 more rows. The next one is called Geode. So this right here. So there's a really good possibility that Geode, this and this, or we might do this one, and this one. That's a high possibility. Carnelian. I hope I said that right. This is like a nice burnt orange. That's really pretty too. Whoa. I love the pigment that comes in ColourPop palettes. Like it's pretty friggin' good. The next one is the shade Stoned. That is nice. I like it. You love geodes. My husband also loves geodes. He has quite a few. Oh yeah, so many colors. You could do so many combinations with this. I've been eyeing people who do like multiple looks with the same palette. I'm not that good at editing, but I do think that I could do them if I did voiceovers for them and just film them with a couple days. Yeah, yes, next year is 2022. That's right. Holy smokes, how is next year going to be 2022? The shade is Jasper. That's really nice. That's a satin. Then we have the shade Turquoise. Speaks for itself. That's awesome. And then we have the shade Onyx. This is going to be... Do you see that shift? Holy smokes. That is really pretty and way darker than it looks. Like it looks more bluish in the pan. Covered in eyeshadow. It is the future. We are past Back to the Future now. Okay. All right, and we are on we have one more to go. So I'm just going to recap here. So we have got all the way to here. So we're going to do this last row now. And I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do. So the next shade is Emerald. And oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay. That was much. I thought that was going to be way better. Okay. That's not terrible. That was a terrible spot to swatch it. And then I have the shade Jade. Oh, I might actually use this today as well. That's a really nice army green that I can't seem to swatch. That one might be a little bit more difficult to work with. Hi, Lewis. How are you? Hi. I'm so excited to see you. We are swatching. We're having a swatch party. We're just hanging out. We got some sparkles. I am looking at this. I love it so much. I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I've already done my face makeup and I'm going to do my eyeshadow next. It looks more blue than you thought. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, there's a little bit more there. It looks more bluish to me. Oh, yes. Swatch parties are my new thing. And then we have Alexandrite, which is like a purplish shimmer. Look at that. That's a little crumbly on the end. I wasn't expecting the crumblies. Yes, not Tessa. Oh, I don't even think I noticed. Darn it. We are having a drink. And it is Sunday. How was your weekend? I just hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody is happy and that everybody has something positive to look forward to in their life. And if you don't, just know that I hope that you can come here and that you'll find some happiness. Like this shadow right now is going to give me a lot of happiness. This shade here, Smoky Quartz. Oh, so nice. Oh, my fireplace just went off. Look at that. Yes. So like that needs to be with that. Yeah. I can't change my mind. So they are back in school tomorrow, Tammy. That must be very exciting. They must be really happy. You might go swimming again because you're not in the pool as much. Well, I hope you get to go swimming this year. You didn't do much this weekend. Thank you, Amy. You're the best. And then this shade Amethyst is Don't Let Me Down, ColourPop. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much what I expected. That's pretty nice. Cats don't fight. Can you hear them growling at each other? Yeah. Well, where we live, Tammy, like where you live, it makes perfect sense why they're going back to school. Not here. And then the last but not least is Sapphire, which is a rich blue. Wow. So many options. That swatched so well. Like so well. You see that? Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we're going with citrine for sure because yeah. And then I really want to use this shade Period. Why am I saying that wrong? I know I'm saying it wrong, but I can only do what I can do. And then I think, I don't know, maybe this shade You're a Gem might also go on. No. I just don't know. Okay. So we will get into that in just a minute. I do have an eyeshadow primer that we're going to try. This is the Alamar one. Longwear Sticky Pigment Base. No, I don't want to use this. I changed my mind. That's good to know, though, that this is a sticky pigment base so that I can use this. I just want to see how it feels. I used the Elizabeth Mott one the other day, and I want to like wash my makeup off almost right after I do it when I do them this late at night. Like I'm not sitting here keeping it on, and I found that like my eyeshadow really didn't want to come off with that. So that's a really good eyeshadow base. Except I tried to wash it off right after, so there was really literally no wear time on it. Dropping things. First thing I dropped, I knocked over my foundation. So I have a brush. I need to use the brush switch. Yeah, it is sticky. So I'm going to hold off and not use that today because we're not getting crazy. We don't need to get crazy. I'm so happy everybody's here tonight. I've been putting this off. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't feeling it this week. Not like I was the week before. I am going to dive into just my precious quickly, and I'm just going to toss a little bit of that all over my lid because I do have foundation on there. So I just want to just quickly just take that and take it all over the lid like that. I had brows on, I promise. I just don't want to put more on. They're wiping off. I thought I set them, but obviously I did not do a very good job. So I'm I just need to double check the colors. All right. So I want to go in with this shade Citrine right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm going to catch up on the chat. Oh, I don't need any pizza. I had lots for dinner. I had pasta and it was really good. I made homemade mac and cheese and I put ground chicken and broccoli in it and then I like topped it with more cheese and Parmesan cheese. And I baked it in the oven and it was super tasty. So that's pretty pigmented. So I'm just going to, with a light hand, just buff that into my crease. That's got a lot of pigment on it, like a lot. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Candace. You had a business briefing yesterday morning. Oh, that's awesome, Tammy. Was that what I missed yesterday? I haven't watched it yet. I have been. Well, we had like some plumbing issues. So we didn't have hot water yesterday or this morning. But we managed. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to keep going in. I like this color. I used to not like any like yellowish shade, but lately I gravitate to it and I don't know why. Just have to like just kind of grungy. It's very bright looking. All right, now I want to go in with this shade Jade. No, I'm going to go in with the shade Stoned. And I'm using a Moda brush. This is a Moda Royal. This is the Moda Pro BMX 430 crease brush. This looks really nice. And I'm just going to go in with that and I'm going to focus it on the outer V of my eyelid. And I'm just going to pull it through the crease like that, but I'm not going as high as that initial shade. I'm keeping it low. Now, I could have taken that initial shade and gone a lot higher. However, I just feel like that's not very flattering to me. And I'd rather just do something like this, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, feel free to be like, you don't know what you're talking about. I really might not. This is just what works for me. I'm so happy to see everyone too. It suits me. Thank you. I actually have the Honey palette from ColourPop that I've never used. I need to use that. All right, we're going to go back in on the other side. I really like these brushes. I like all brushes from Moda. All Moda Pro brushes that I have tried, I have been very happy with. Candace and I actually had this conversation earlier. Because she sent me a picture of different brushes when she was at the store, and I was like, Moda, every time. Go with the Moda Pro. Because they're that good, in my opinion. And I'm not taking the gray all the way in. I only want to kind of go in halfway. All right. I like those colors together, actually, a lot. Do I get fancy and do a cut crease? I don't think I should. I think I'll mess it up. I didn't really go very high with my own initial colors either, so I probably shouldn't. Bye, Lewis. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you have fun getting your groceries. Hopefully we're still here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, da-dee-da. Yeah, Moda brushes. These are my favorite. So now I'm going to go back in with that yellow, yellow. It's called citrine. And yellow citrine is actually one of my favorite gemstones. So I'm feeling like that's why it's calling to me. I should go with my instinct on that. But yeah, I love yellow citrine. Love it. I carry it with me for calmness. And I'm just going in and making sure that it's all blended and even. So I did say I want to go in with that green shade, but now I'm regretting. Now I'm thinking I'm not going to. Now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to do something that I always do. But I think I'm excited that I'm going to do this. I'm going to use that shade Smoky Quartz instead, which is this one right here. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. No, thank you. We don't want to call anyone that late. So I'm just using a different Moda Pro brush, and that was my fireplace, in case you were wondering. So I'm just putting that in the middle of the lid like that. Oh my God. The color payoff on this shadow is pretty freaking good. Like, you see that? That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. So I'm going back in with this brush, and I'm going into that shade Stoned, which might be like the one shade I could see myself using every single time I use this palette. Oh, I love that so much. I'm so excited right now. And then I'm going to go in with on same brush, and I'm just going to go in with this shade. Oh yeah. I'm going to put Smoky Quartz all the way into the inner corner. How's that look? Because it's looking pretty good to me. I'm really happy I did this. Look at that. That looks good. I'm supposed to smoke out the lower lash line. People do that. I feel like I forget steps sometimes. I'm like, but I also it gets really smudgy underneath, so I might not do it. Super happy I got this though, because I can tell you might see this in live streams because it's just so pretty that I think we could come up with some really fun combinations. Like the shade Ruby here. Come on. That's so nice. All right. I didn't put any bronzer on. I forgot. I'm going to do that now very quickly. I'm just going to use this one from Up Beauty. This is a nice bronzer. I got it in an Ipsy. I like it. I'm just using a fluffy brush from Shop Massé. The swatches are on my legs. I'm sorry, people do what? I totally forgot what I was saying. This is just such a nice bronzer, and it's little and teeny and tiny, and it's perfect. Hi, Nat. How are you? Welcome. I'm so happy to see you today. I'm just putting some bronzer on. This is by Up Beauty. I did just finish doing my eyeshadow. I used the So Jaded palette from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. I am so excited I chose this palette tonight. And we're just having a cocktail. Oh, yes, smoke at their lower lash line. People do that. I'm like, I always forget. It's so terrible. I'm basic. Yes, I did say that. You're right. Okay, I'm sorry, Candace. I totally forgot. I'm so distracted. I feel like I'm having a lot of squirrel moments. Yeah, this is in the shade Mood, and it's very nice and very easy to apply. I want to try more from this brand, actually. You don't have your fireplace on? My fireplace is my furnace, so I have to have my fireplace on, or else I would freeze because it is cold in here. It's warm where I'm sitting because I'm right beside it. It is very nice bronzer, Tammy. I like it. All right. Well, I do have some lip stuff, and we have to do my mascara, so let's do that. I still can't get over this blush. Okay, so we have some more people in here, Nat in particular. How do you apply ColourPop blushes? Because I tried a couple brushes, and it was just really like not very much. I'm trying my finger, and I feel like it might just be really light. Can't tell. I do really like the eyeshadow. It's giving me like grungy feels. Yeah. I'm going to do my lips first, and then I'm going to go in with mascara. This is a lip liner that came in a BoxyCharm. I don't know if it was base box or premium, but it came in a BoxyCharm. And then, so it's by Real Her, and it's in the shade I Am Confident. It's just a really easy lip liner to use. And it's retractable, so you don't have to sharpen it. And I don't really want to use lipstick, so I'm just going to use this plumping gloss from Essence. I don't think it's plumping, but it says it is. Oh, the lipstick I got off you. Okay, Tammy, yes, thank you for reminding me. I'll go get it. I had it out the other day, and then I didn't go live, so I didn't use it. Thank you. Tammy gave me a lipstick, and I need to use it. So this is the Power Lips Fluid Lipstick in the shade Maven. And Tammy, is this New Skin, or is it a different brand? It's all one brand, right? I don't have room. So it's just a matte lipstick. Oh, that's going to be really nice. We're putting that on. That is really friggin' easy to use. That's really nice. And it smells like almost like sweet. And it's drying really fast. Thank you so much for giving this to me, Tammy. Tammy, can you send me the product information and a link, and I will link it in the description for this? Please and thank you. I'm going to top it off with a gloss in a second, though. I want to see. Oh, it's so soft. All right, it's drying very quickly. So, oh my gosh, I got eyeshadow all over my hands. Long lasting. So, how long do you figure it will last here? We're going to do the can test. Yeah, there's nothing there. Now, I might mess it all up by putting a gloss on it. I might really like this color a lot. Thank you for suggesting this, Tammy. 8 to 12 hours. So that's like Maybelline. That's like Maybelline grade. Maybelline, theirs last forever. This is the Blickety Black from Hank and Henry. Alrighty. The best name ever, Blickety Black, right? I know. So fun. Hank and Henry, best eyeliner that I have in my collection. That looks not very nice. I need to take some concealer and just tidy that up a little. Use some foundation because that would make more sense because I didn't use any concealer. I also am really into glossy lips lately, so that's the only thing with this lipstick, but I'm okay with if I have to reapply. Power lips? Okay. Oh, are you thinking, are you talking about, do you have Lip Sense too? Is it the same company? Or is it different? I'm loving it. It changed everything. I do kind of wish I had gone with the shade Garnet now. However, I'm still very happy with this. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go in with an eyelash curler. Somebody sent me a request the other day to see if I wanted to test a heated eyelash curler. And what do you guys think? If I take one, should I do like a dedicated video? Because I'm a little scared. Has anyone used a heated eyelash curler before? Just feels like something that could go wrong. I'm going to use a new mascara tonight. This was sent to me by Topbox. This is the Lancome Lash Idol. Okay, so it's different. Thank you, Amy. Liner. Okay, so this is the brush. It's very spiky. Reminds me a lot of the Thrive mascara. The Thrive Liquid Lash Mascara one, except this is curved, which makes it a little bit scarier. That's got some decent length. When it comes to liner, I always say just keep practicing. This is really nice. Liner still scares me. That's why I can't talk when I do it. Lancome mascara, yes, the senior big, whichever one that one was. I had a sample size and I loved it so much. Whoa. So this was free. If you live in Canada, you are eligible for something called Topbox. They do have a subscription service, but they also have Topbox Beta, where you can fill out surveys and sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get selected to test skincare and makeup samples. Sometimes they just send out samples and I get stuff all the time. Now, I never get chosen for their missions and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I get sent stuff like this very often. So if you live in Canada, you are eligible for it. Now, it is only available to people that live in Canada, unfortunately, but it's kind of like our little hidden gem for free samples. And you only have to write a product review for the samples. I've gotten so much skincare from other product review places lately. I was sent a full-size Dark Treatment Spot Serum last week or last month. I received a full-size moisturizer. I'm hoping I get another full-size moisturizer. Okay, so seriously, these lashes are looking good. I like this a lot. I love this mascara. That's really pretty. I want to put this on so badly because I really only ever used it like once or twice. I bought it and I never used it. Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm going to put it on. Oh, yeah. Because that just made that 100% better. That is pretty. I like that a lot. All right. So my top 3 drugstore brands would be Essence, because Essence is so affordable that I don't feel horrible if I don't really love their eyeshadows, but they have a highlighter that I can't live without. I honestly, for mascara, are you asking? Because Essence mascaras are my favorite. Revlon lipsticks are very nice lipsticks, Amy. All right, so now that I have a gloss on there, I'm going to transfer when I drink this, but that's okay. There's the gloss. I'm very interested to see how well that lipstick wears under a gloss. So in general, my favorite drugstore products would be e.l.f., Essence, and Wet n Wild probably. I also really love, but you know what? I need to do like a dedicated drugstore makeup because I really like Hard Candy makeup. They have a really nice foundation. I had it in the past. It was just too light for me. It was so full coverage and it was $6.99 Canadian. That is an unheard of price for a foundation to always be. You can get Maybelline for $6.99 when it's on sale. You can get Revlon sometimes on sale. You can get L'Oreal sometimes on sale. Never that low, but it's always decent price. So I need to look into hard candy a little bit more. I love Maybelline. Maybelline has some really reliable products. I like their foundation. It's very hard for me to try other foundations. This Fenty one could be a replacement though. But this is more expensive. I can't go to the drugstore when this is on sale and get it for $6.99 like I can Maybelline. And yeah, Essence. Essence is hit and miss though. Like I said, I don't love their eyeshadows. Their mascaras are amazing. $4.99 for a really nice mascara. Yes, please. Their lip liners are good. I like this gloss. I have that highlighter that I can't live without. I could live without it. I just choose not to. But it's affordable. It's only like $4.99. So even if I do use it, I can replace it for a reasonable price. I've never tried anything from Milani. Ever. It's not cheap. What is the price range there? Like the conversion, it's like, I never see it on sale. It's the one brand at the drugstore that's never on sale. That and Catrice. Catrice is never on sale. I buy Essence at the drugstore. That's one of the only things that you can get at one of our drugstores. Our drugstores are kind of not a lot of selection. Like we don't have Ulta here. If we had Ulta here, I would be poor. I want Ulta. We can't even order from Ulta. I have no idea when they changed that, but I really like this. I am going to do my camera. I'm going to do my pictures now while we're talking. I like to I just like to take pictures with my eyes like that. Thank you so much. No, we don't have Ulta here. No. I would be a lot happier if we did. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy that I did decide to go live tonight. Like I said, I just really wasn't feeling it the last few nights. So I'm hoping to maybe do maybe a mask tomorrow instead of makeup. But I might do makeup. I do have lots of new things to try. Okay, so it is a pricier brand. You can get sales at you can get sales at Target and Walgreens. They smell like Jolly Ranchers. Well, now I need one. We don't. I don't know how much they are here. We don't have Walgreens or Target. We did have Target once. Then they went bankrupt or something and left Canada. I don't really know. I never shopped at Target though when it was here. I do like this. To then go wash it off very soon. You don't need more temptation? No, me neither, Candace. I don't need to buy anything. I have enough stuff. I'm hoping that I can maybe hit pan on like one of these this year. I have this one and I have one. So this is Blossom Glow and the other one is Precious Petals. I think I can hit pan in this one. I used all the masks that I got off you. So I've talked about them in most of my empties videos. I gave some to Taylor. Yeah, it's way better if you go to Florida. No, we don't have Kroger's here either. I think I said that right. Did I say that right? You're basic, Amy? Me too. Don't worry. It's cool. We'll be basic together. So I don't know about this blush. I just don't feel like it did hardly anything. I'm very happy though with my makeup. Not so much this weird breakout I'm having today, but everything else is fine. I lost part of this eyebrow. I'm very happy. All right. Well, we're just going to finish this wonderful mango White Claw. Like I said in the beginning, I was going to have a glass of wine and then realized that would be more work. So I went for this. Because that's the level of lazy I've been feeling this week. It's just that time of year where it's very blah. It's cold. It's dreary. It's gray. It's been sunny intermittently lately, which has been nice. I always wonder what it would be like to live somewhere where it was always warm and sunny this time of year and see like just how different my mood is. Because my mood is seasonal. Very seasonal. You want to hibernate? Yes, I just want to sleep. And curl up under 13 blankets or however many blankets. I slept under 3 blankets last night. Hawaii, yes. Patrick, can we move to Hawaii?
Sure.
Oh, thank goodness he said yes. I want to move to New Zealand because New Zealand has no COVID. Singapore, that would be nice. Yeah, no COVID. Want to go there. If you did get a light therapy light, okay, I've always thought about getting one. I haven't got one yet, but I find working from home's a lot better. You're coming, Tammy? Yeah. Oh, Tammy, can you believe they went to the Bahamas? She's so happy, though. She's so happy she's there. You want to be in Australia? Yeah. I really want to go to New Zealand. I also want to go to Sweden. I also maybe want to move to Iceland. You know, I got plans. How do I know what doesn't? Sorry, Matthew. Yeah, let's be hobbits. It's all right. My parents are retired, and so they're in the Bahamas, and they're going to be there for the rest of the winter. Like they're not planning to come home. There is no COVID there really either. They just have to be careful because they are letting tourists in. She was going. She was just not. There was no way she wasn't going. As soon as they said it was okay to go, she made all the right arrangements. But she had to get a COVID test, and she has to go for another COVID test soon. And she said that it was very like it was a lot slower in the airports, and you have to have your mask on no matter what. Yes, COVID is still everywhere. That's right. However, in New Zealand, they don't have any community transmission there anymore. They are like doing normal things. We're in lockdown, but our lockdown looks better. I am obsessed with this shimmer shade right here. And I'm also very obsessed with these colors. You want to go back home to California? Well, hopefully you'll be able to when everything settles down. Can you imagine? I know. It's just like, I don't know, kind of just the pick-me-up I needed. Now I have to go wash it off. That's the one thing I do like doing later get ready with me is, but the only thing is I don't feel like it's as worth it because I don't really get any wear time out of it. I still wear makeup during the day though. It's weird. Hello, Patrick. Tammy wanted me to say hi to you. He's looking at his phone. He might have his headphone in. I can't see. Yes, I'm going to take lots of pictures and I'll do my product shots for my Instagram posts. I'll document it. I'm just so happy. All right. So I need a Lumi Spa. Yes, I do. They're not cheap though, and I'm really not at this point. I'm not buying anything really big. Everything I buy is super cheap and on sale. But I might one day. We're traveling to Colorado or Arizona. That would be really nice. If you haven't been on Instagram in a while, I try and go on Instagram. If I'm not active on YouTube, chances are I'm being much more active over on Instagram and Twitter. So sometimes that's just where I am. I try and be active everywhere. I'm super happy right now. And I love the highlight too. Like it's just like the perfect blend. All right. Well, I am going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm going to go put my pajamas on, wash my face, maybe do a mask. I want to thank all of you for being here. And I want to thank you all for your continued support. If you haven't already and you are thinking about it, if you'd like to, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you later in one of my next videos. Bye for now.